you today? And oh my God, it feels so weird to say hello everyone, knowing that this is my very first video on this channel and that actually I don't really have that many subscribers. In fact, I think I only have my friends. Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? So anyways, my name is Pame and I'm a Mexican girl that lives in Norway. I have been here for the last 7 years, almost 8 years, and I decided to start this channel because in reality, I already have another channel that is in Spanish, and I started it around 3 or 4 years ago, but I thought that it could be very interesting and fun to also have a channel in English. So yeah, here I am. To be honest, I am a bit nervous to do this in English because even though I have been speaking English for the last 20 years of my life, I know that I have an accent, but I'm kind of proud of it, so just get over it, come on. And yeah, basically in this channel, I'm going to be telling you a little bit about how my life as an expat in Norway is. I'm thinking about making some story times, telling you about my experiences, and also making some blogs where I can show you how life is around. We love to make interviews, and if you want, you can see some of them in my actual main channel. Most of them are in English, so you can understand them, but I'm also thinking about uploading some of them in this channel. And anyways, in this first video, what I want to do is to tell you a little bit about how am I in Norway? Why am I here? So my story started long ago when I was around 4 or 5 years of age. I remember that I was playing on the living room and the TV was on. There was a documentary about the Northern Lights, and of course I became mesmerized when I saw them. The first thing that I remember is that I hear that it said, you can see this natural phenomena in Finland, Norway, Sweden, and the first thing that I did is tell my mother, Mom, you need to take me to the library. I need to read more about this. So yeah, that's how I started reading about the Nordic countries and falling in love with them. So during my life, I tried so many things in order to come to Norway, to come to Finland especially, to study. There was not so much information around because we have to remember that in those times internet was not a big deal and therefore the information available was not sufficient. So I did everything I could in order to be able to come here and to study. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to study here. I wanted to experience how life was in the Nordic countries, and I really looked for everything that I could. I even remember that I sent an email to Tarja Halonen, I think it's pronounced, who in those times was the president of Finland. And yes, I got a reply, but it was just one of those generic answers that they sent, and therefore it was not good for me because my questions were more about, could you please tell me if there are any scholarships that I can apply, if there are any kind of opportunities for international students? So yeah, basically I didn't get the answer that I wanted. Then I actually found that they had this program with the guys from Rotary International, and I started looking for information about that, but it was not something for me. So I have to say that I started being very sad about it and starting to give up. I thought that probably I was never gonna do it. I was never gonna make it. So I just continued with my life until when I was in college, I met some friends from the Nordic countries and I became very close to them. And thanks to them is that light sparked inside of me again. Is when I remembered all the things that I wanted to do and all the things that I loved before and all those dreams that I had, and I started doing more and more research again. So when I was about to graduate my bachelor degree, I was in the last semester, I decided to look again to see what was around, what could I find, And oh my God, I found an opportunity to do a double degree master program with a university in Bergen in Norway. And the cool thing about this is that it had a deal with the system of the university that I was in Mexico. Yes, that was amazing. So I didn't tell anybody about it. Basically, I sent an email. I told them that I was interested. I did the admission exam and I forgot about it for a while. A couple of weeks passed by and then I got a call. I remember that I was at work because I used to work in the library of my university. They called me and they told me, congratulations, you passed the exam. You had very good points for the exam. And because of the grades that you have, you are actually eligible to have a scholarship. So yeah, that was amazing. But then imagine what happened. I went to my house and I told my family, okay, you have to come. I gathered them around in the living room and I told them, Mom, Grandma, I'm going to Norway. And of course my mom was like, what? What's going on? Why you didn't tell me anything? And I just explained to her what happened. And I remember so well that my grandmother hugged me so tight and told me, I already knew that one day you were going to move. That one day you were going to go to one of those countries because when you were very little, you used to talk a lot about them. It was your dream and I knew that you were going to achieve it. That was very nice. And of course we started crying because finally I managed to do it and in a pretty cool way. So I immediately told my then boyfriend, who happened to be Norwegian, hey, you know what? I just did this thing and I actually passed and I'm going to Norway. So of course he was super happy, over the moon, and starting to think about, okay, where are we going to live? Is starting to make all the plans. And yeah, basically that's what happened. I started my master degree in Mexico and I finished in Norway, which means that I have 2 master degrees now. And yeah, I came to Norway with the idea of staying 1, maximum 2 years with my master thesis and all those things. But to be honest, I graduated in December 2013. Oh my God, I'm so bad with the years. But anyways, as soon as I graduated, we got married. And therefore, I'm still here. After we got married, we talked a lot about what we wanted to do with our life. And we decided that it was better to stay here because he already had a very good job. And yeah, that's what we did. We just moved from the city of Bergen to a very little village that is close to the city of Ålesund. And yeah, basically that's how a Mexican is living in Norway now. I have been here, like I said, for almost 8 years. And I think that I have a lot of stories to share with all of you guys. And therefore, I hope that you like my videos. So please, if you like them, if you think it's something that you might be interested about, don't forget to give this video a like if you happen to find it, because I'm pretty sure that nobody's going to see this. And subscribe to my channel so we can start growing a little bit. What do you think? I know that this video is very short and perhaps it's in a hurry. I don't know. Like I said, to be honest, I'm feeling a bit nervous to say all of this in English. But yeah, I'm thinking about having a lot of fun. I'm very excited to share all of this with you guys. And of course, if you have any questions or any suggestions of subjects that you would like to know about, just don't hesitate. Leave me a comment, leave me your questions down below. I'm planning to do these videos perhaps once a week. So remember that my name is Pame and we will see each other in the next video. Goodbye! Ha det bra!